Good evening. This is Akashwani and I am Nishit Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. India and Australia to hold second 2+2 Ministerial Dialogue in New Delhi tomorrow to further strengthen cooperation in strategic partnership. Government announces a 5-option evacuation plan to rescue trapped workers in Uttarkashi tunnel. Political parties up the ante to woo voters with few days left for assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana. 42nd edition of the India International Trade Fair opens for public in New Delhi. Devotees offer oblation to setting sun on the third day of Chhath Puja. And in the summit clash of ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, India set a target of 241 runs for Australia in Ahmedabad. And now the news in detail. India and Australia will hold the second 2+2 Ministerial Dialogue in New Delhi tomorrow. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will hold meetings with Deputy Prime Minister and Defence Minister of Australia Richard Marles and Foreign Minister Penny Wong. The External Affairs Ministry in a statement said the ministers are expected to discuss a wide range of strategic defence and security issues. These discussions would cover bilateral, regional and global matters of mutual interest to further advance cooperation under the India-Australia Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. Both sides will also exchange views on shared priorities for strengthening cooperation. The two sides are also likely to take stock of the ongoing negotiations related to Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement. In recent years, the India-Australia relationship has witnessed transformational growth. Australia and India upgraded their bilateral relationship from a strategic partnership to a comprehensive strategic partnership in 2020. The inaugural India-Australia 2+2 Ministerial Dialogue was held in September 2021. In Uttarakhand, efforts are underway to evacuate 41 workers trapped in the debris after the partial collapse of the under-construction Silkyara tunnel in Uttarkashi district. The government has announced a comprehensive 5-option evacuation plan to rescue the trapped workers. 5 options were decided and 5 different agencies were detailed to carry out these options following the visit of Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari to the incident site this morning. Speaking to reporters, Union Minister Gadkari said the government is working diligently to ensure the safe evacuation of workers. He said the administration is in contact with the workers and all are safe.
वहाँ लाइट है, ट्रैफिक खाली जगह है, घूम रहे हैं, उनसे कम्युनिकेशन हुआ है और पानी के लिए भी व्यवस्था हुई है, ऑक्सीजन की भी व्यवस्था हुई है और अभी उनका मोरल ठीक है, वो भी हिम्मत से लड़ रहे हैं। एक प्रकार से एक आपदा के साथ लड़ाई है, सब हम लोग मिलकर उसके ऊपर जीतेंगे।
The agencies assigned with different responsibilities are Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam, Rail Vikas Nigam Limited, National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited and Tehri Hydro Development Corporation Limited. The government is keeping constant communication and making all efforts to keep up the morale of the labourers trapped inside the tunnel. The workers are provided food items through 4-inch compressor pipeline. Over 40 workers are trapped behind the debris since a portion of an under-construction tunnel between Silkyara and Dandalgaon on the Brahmakal Yamunotri National Highway caved in on the 12th of this month following a landslide. With the conclusion of the single-phase assembly election in Madhya Pradesh and 2-phase polling in Chhattisgarh, political parties have now shifted their focus towards the upcoming assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana. They have upped the ante to woo voters with few days left for assembly elections in the two states. In Rajasthan, senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi held election rallies in Churu and Jhunjhunu districts. He spoke about the work being done by the central government and said that in the last decade the country has progressed in every field.
बीजेपी के शासन वाले हरियाणा, गुजरात, यूपी, ये आपके राजस्थान से सटे हुए हैं। यूपी में पेट्रोल राजस्थान से 12-13 रुपया सस्ता है, गुजरात में 12-13 रुपया सस्ता है, हरियाणा में 12-13 रुपया सस्ता है। राजस्थान में भाजपा सरकार आते ही पेट्रोल की कीमतों की समीक्षा होगी और अब तक जो रुपया जमा किया वो किसके खाते में गया इसकी भी जांच होगी।
Congress leader Rahul Gandhi addressed public meetings in Bundi and Dausa, praising various schemes of the state government. He said that the state government has done excellent work for education, health and employment. Polling for 199 assembly seats in Rajasthan will be held on the 25th of this month. We have more from our correspondent.
BJP leader and former Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje, in public meeting held in Anupgarh, accused the Congress government of the state of corruption in various schemes and shutting down irrigation water. Apart from her, other BJP leaders including CP Joshi, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Arjun Ram Meghwal also campaigned for the party candidates. On the other hand, Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot addressed 3 public meetings at various places. He said that the public welfare schemes of the state government are getting full support from the public. Star campaigner of the Congress, Sachin Pilot, also held several public meetings in favor of party candidates. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Telangana, top leaders of major political parties held public meetings and road shows today. The 119-member state legislative assembly will go to the polls on the 30th of this month.
Cricket, corruption and change grabbed the public attention during the electioneering of top leaders of various parties in Telangana today. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who addressed public meeting at Khanapur, asked youth of the region to use their discretion to deny job to BRS leaders to ensure employment for the future. BJP President JP Nadda, during his election rallies held at Narayanpet and Chevella, alleged that the irrigation projects have become ATM for BRS leaders. BRS Chief and Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, who addressed a public meeting at Alampur, asked people to recognize the change and development that has taken place in Palamuru region, which used to be a place of migrations. Lakshmi, Akashvani News, Hyderabad.
Meanwhile, the Election Commission of India has ordered repolling on Tuesday at a polling station Kishupura number 3 of Athar Assembly constituency of Bheen district. The repolling was necessitated following complaints of violation of secrecy of voting procedure. The counting of votes for 5 states including Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Mizoram, Rajasthan and Telangana will be held on the 3rd of December. This is Akashwani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. The 42nd edition of the India International Trade Fair opened for public today at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi. The fair will remain open for all till the 27th of this month. This year, the theme of the fair is based on Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which emphasizes on the significance of interconnectedness and cooperation in trade. Representatives of 13 countries are also displaying their products in the fair. Our correspondent reports that the Bihar and Kerala are the partner states of the fair, while Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Jharkhand, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh are the focus states. On the 3rd day of Chhath Puja celebrations, devotees perform the main ritual of Sandhya Arghya by offering oblation to the setting sun this evening. A large number of devotees worshipped sun god in different parts of the country while standing in waist-deep water at banks of rivers, ponds, reservoirs and other water bodies. In Bihar, massive turnout of people was witnessed to perform the Chhath Puja on the banks of various rivers including Ganga, Gandak, Koshi, Punpun, Mahananda and Bagmati. The 4-day festival will come to an end tomorrow after offering second Arghya known as Usha Kalin Arghya that will be offered to the rising sun, following by breaking the 2-day long fast with Tekua. We have a report.
All eyes were on the Chhath Puja celebration at the banks of Ganga river in Patna city, where devotees offered prayers to the sun god in the evening at more than 100 Chhath ghats, including 13 model ghats. Huge crowd also converged at famous sun temples across the state. Devotees offered prayers, folded hands at Dev Surya Mandir Aurangabad, Olark temple in Patna, Angari Dham and Badgaon Sun temple in Nalanda. In Buxar, devotees from different states including Bihar performed puja on the banks of Ganga at Ram Rekha Ghat. Dharmendra Kumar Rai, Akashvani News, Patna.
President Draupadi Murmu extended greetings to all the citizens on Sunday Argya of Chhath Puja. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also greeted people on the occasion. The second tranche of India's humanitarian assistance for the people of Palestine reached Egypt today. The External Affairs Ministry said that the relief material was handed over to the Egyptian Red Crescent for further transmission to Palestine. The Israeli military said today that Yemen's Houthis seized a cargo ship in the southern Red Sea as it was sailing from Turkey to India. In a social media post, they said the ship departed from Turkey on its way to India, staffed by civilians of various nationalities, not including Israelis. They said it is not an Israeli ship. Reports earlier said that a ship named Galaxy Leader with 22 people on board has been hijacked by Yemen's Houthi militia in the Red Sea. Earlier, a spokesman for the Iran-backed Houthis said that the group would target all ships owned or operated by Israeli companies or carrying the Israeli flag. Foreign investors pumped in nearly 14,000 crore rupees into the Indian capital market so far in November. After continued selling in the last 2.5 months, the foreign portfolio investors bought equities worth 1,433 crore rupees in November. The 54th International Film Festival of India, IFFI, will begin tomorrow in Goa. The opening ceremony will be held at Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Indoor Stadium in Bambolim in the evening. While British film Catching Dust is the opening movie, The Featherweight from the US will be the closing film of the festival this year. Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award will be given to the legendary Hollywood actor and producer Michael Douglas. 270 movies will be screened at 4 venues during the 9-day event. IFFI has started OTT awards from this year to recognize excellence in OTT series and films. This has been done to acknowledge, encourage, and honor the flourishing content and its creators on OTT platforms. Film Bazaar, the co-production market event, will be held on the sidelines of the IFFI from November 20th to 24. Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting Anurag Singh Thakur, Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting L. Murugan, and Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant are among a host of dignitaries who will attend the opening ceremony. Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying Parshottam Rupala will inaugurate the Global Fisheries Conference India 2023 in Ahmedabad on Tuesday on the occasion of the World Fisheries Day. The two-day conference is based on the theme of celebrating fisheries and aquaculture wealth with an aim to bring together key stakeholders on one platform for fruitful discussions, market insights and networking. In a major development in the fisheries sector of Gujarat, the inland reservoir leasing policy of the state will also be launched on the occasion. Awards will also be given on the occasion. President Draupadi Murmu will attend the inaugural session of the 36th Annual Conference and Literary Festival of the All India Santali Writers Association at Baripada in Odisha tomorrow. During her visit, the President will also inaugurate an Eklavya Model Residential School at Kohliana. And in the summit clash of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup between India and Australia is underway at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, chasing a target of 241 runs set by India. Australia were 231 for 3 in 41.1 overs when reports last came in. Earlier put into bat, India were bundled out for 240 in stipulated 50 overs. After a fine start of the innings by skipper Rohit Sharma, Team India could not sustain the Australian pace attack and struggled to score the runs. The highlight of the Indian innings were half-centuries by Virat Kohli and KL Rahul. KL Rahul scored 66 runs off 107 balls. Virat Kohli made 54 runs off 63 balls, and skipper Rohit Sharma posted 47 runs off 31 balls, were the top scorers for India. Australia had won the toss and elected to bowl. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India and Australia to hold second 2+2 Ministerial Dialogue in New Delhi tomorrow to further strengthen cooperation in strategic partnership. Government announces a 5-option evacuation plan to rescue trapped workers in Uttarkashi tunnel. Political parties up the ante to woo voters with few days left for assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana. 42nd edition of India International Trade Fair opens for public in New Delhi. Devotees offer oblation to setting sun on the third day of Chhath Puja. And in the summit clash of ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, India set a target of 241 runs for Australia in Ahmedabad. And that's all in the news at 9. Good night.